2023 has been a year of consistent excellence in video games, with numerous critical hits to remember for a long time. It also delivered some of the best-looking games, from remakes to expansions and brand new IPs. Developers took significant risks, even if some struggled with performance issues here and there. But here are the 15 video games of 2023 with the best graphics. Horizon Forbidden West: Burning Shores. Guerrilla Games set several bars for excellent visuals with Horizon and its Decima engine. Burning Shores offered the same stellar graphics, but built on it with innovations in cloud generation, delivering massive Franken clouds that appeared like their own landscapes. Such was the fidelity and scale on display, especially during one encounter, that the expansion was only possible on the PS5. The Finals. There were some stellar-looking games this year, but Embark Studios still proved that it was the king with The Finals. The differences between The Finals and other shooters are incredible in terms of lighting and color grading, not to mention the environments, which pack significantly more details. You also have the usual details to weapons, textures, effects, and more. It's kind of expected from the developer, but The Finals takes first-person shooter visual fidelity to an altogether different level. Cyberpunk 2077: Phantom Liberty. Cyberpunk 2077 was already a gorgeous-looking game at launch, especially on PC. CD Projekt Red would make improvements over the years, implementing proper Xbox Series X and S and PS5 support, and it all led to Phantom Liberty. The expansion is a tour de force of incredible lighting, atmospheric environments, realistic animations, and a stellar level of detail. That's not even delving into the facial animations, which are still incredibly well done. Marvel's Spider-Man 2. In a year of incredible technical marvels, no game featured ray tracing across the board like Marvel's Spider-Man. Regardless of the graphical mode chosen, it remained on and looked phenomenal, bringing the city to life even more realistically than in previous games. The significantly improved texture work and facial animations, not to mention the increased scale and seamless loading times, also didn't hurt. Dead Space. Motive Studios' remake of Dead Space offered more than higher resolution textures and sharper looking environments, which were still pivotal in delivering a gorgeous experience. It also significantly enhanced the Ishimura's mood thanks to new atmospherics and effects. Then there's the new peeling system, where necromorph bodies had layers of skin and bones to destroy, providing more visual feedback on the use of certain weapons. Hogwarts Legacy. Avalanche Software and Portkey Games went the extra mile to deliver an authentic experience in Hogwarts Legacy, and it shows. From the iconic castle and its classrooms to the surrounding landscape and locations like Hogsmeade, it's all packed with details for fans. As a whole, the experience is visually rich, especially during combats with all the spells going off, and it's a joy to wander the world, taking it all in. Remnant 2. There's plenty to say about its design and gameplay, but no one can deny how incredible Remnant 2 looks. From all the subtleties like gun models and visual effects to the scenes packed with details and atmospherics, the developer has delivered exceptional visual fidelity while nailing the aesthetic. Doing all this while still offering excellent performance out of the gate is also noteworthy. Dead Island 2. Over 8 years after its initial announcement, Dead Island 2 finally released and honed in on a single aspect: the detailed and absolute destruction of the undead. A new system, Flesh, was implemented, allowing players to realistically break zombie bones, melt their skin, and much more in over-the-top ways. Of course, doing so with so many zombies on screen, while offering excellent texture work in the models, environments, and more, is also worthy of note, especially during the more chaotic moments. Mortal Kombat 1. Forget about the Nintendo Switch version for a second, WB Games certainly did at launch, and take some time to appreciate Mortal Kombat 1's visuals. It's a strong step up from Mortal Kombat 11, which is already an excellent looking game, with its environments, character animations, effects, and rock-solid performance on current-gen platforms. As much as NetherRealm has eroded goodwill with its monetization practices, Mortal Kombat 1 is still one of the best-looking fighters on the market. Final Fantasy XVI. There's something to be said about Final Fantasy XVI and its aesthetics. While it can come across as dark and moody, the focus on a more grounded medieval fantasy, interspersed with incredibly detailed environments and cities, works well. It also doesn't hurt that the animation and cinematics are top-notch, while the icon battles are another level in terms of fidelity. Performance could still use some improvements, but the genre's latest is still a sight to behold. Armored Core 6: Fires of Rubicon. Following the performance issues of Elden Ring at launch, it was nice to jump into From Software's Armored Core 6: Fires of Rubicon and enjoy some fast and fluid gameplay without any hang-ups. Though the scale is no way near the same, Rubicon 3's environments are still brimming with details and gorgeously rendered. Of course, the real stars are the armored cores, from their animations to the over-the-top weapon effects, which popped incredibly without overwhelming the experience, most times. Lies of P. NeoWiz's Lies of P is one of the biggest surprises of the year, not just in terms of how fun it is, but also in how well it performs. The Souls-like offers a gorgeous Belle Epoque art style with excellent environmental lighting and detailed animations for its bosses and characters, even down to all the weapon animations. Its effects and texture work are also on point, and it achieves all of this while still scaling well across all platforms, not to mention multiple configurations on PC. Alan Wake 2. It's almost impossible for Remedy Entertainment to deliver anything less than a stellar visual experience, but it truly upped the ante with Alan Wake 2. The interplay between light and shadows, the meshing of in-game scenes and live action, the art direction and cinematography, it all comes together seamlessly, and that's before getting into the excellent texture work and animations. RoboCop: Rogue City. One of the other biggest surprises of 2023, RoboCop: Rogue City uses the power of Unreal Engine 5 to deliver outstanding visual fidelity. The cyberpunk world is oozing with details, the visual effects and lighting is through the roof, and the environments are not without intricacies. RoboCop: Rogue City is a stunner, and it rightly deserves a place in this list. Lords of the Fallen. Despite having performance issues, there is no denying that Lords of the Fallen is quite a looker. The seamless transition between two worlds, the detailed enemies, the excellent atmospheric effects, along with the use of Unreal Engine 5's feature set, make Lords of the Fallen a visually appealing title. Forza Motorsport. The Forza series have always been known for its breathtaking visuals, especially in the way that Turn 10 Studios approach in-game car designs. But the 2023 iteration takes the series to an all-new high with incredibly detailed car interiors, track fidelity, and the weather system. We strongly recommended observing the game's beauty in detail using its photo mode, as it's a sure-shot way to admire the technology on offer. Starfield. Starfield is an interesting case from a technical perspective. Despite featuring underwhelming facial models and animations, Starfield excels in delivering highly detailed environments which look exceptional thanks to its brilliant use of lighting. The visual effects during ship battles are a sight to behold, not to mention the love and care the developer has poured into highly detailed gun models and the many, many subtleties found in the game's huge world. Ride 5. Remember Ride 4, the game that went viral thanks to its visually stunning first-person camera? Well, its follow-up, Ride 5, is an altogether different beast. Featuring exceptional bike models, detailed environments, and a sense of speed that's second to none, Ride 5 is truly a visual behemoth. Driving during rain in first-person perspective is a treat to behold, as Ride 5 gives us a peek into what next-gen graphics should look like. Layers of Fear. Bloober Team may have a mixed record with delivering engaging horror titles, but there's no denying their technical chops with video games. The Layers of Fear series has always strived to deliver outstanding visuals, and the Unreal Engine 5 developed latest iteration doesn't hold back in showing its visual prowess. Featuring dark and depressed environment with excellent use of lighting models, Layers of Fear can genuinely look scary at times. Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 is out and out one of the best looking fighters out there. The fighting animations are amazing, and with detailed cloth physics and character models, Street Fighter 6 doesn't shy away from pushing your gaming hardware to its maximum limit. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. The long-awaited sequel got flack, and rightfully so, for its launch performance. It's improved since then, unless you're on PC, in which case results may vary, but the fidelity and sheer attention to detail have never been in doubt. From detailed textures to the incredible facial animations or tense fights, Jedi Survivor is a visual treat. Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. One of the dark horses of the year in visuals, mainly due to launching at the tail end of everything else, Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora is simply a delight to observe. The Western frontier is teeming with unknown flora and fauna, incredible draw distances, stunning skyboxes, detailed foliage. The Snowdrop engine does it all, and optimization across all platforms is pretty good. It may not get as much recognition as the other titles, but graphically, Frontiers of Pandora is stunning. RE4 Remake. The game delivers decent lighting and color grading, not to mention the atmospheric and weather effects. The textures are of high resolution, and it makes decent use of the RE engine. Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 features excellent visuals and presentation, along with detailed facial animations. The levels are filled with details thanks to excellent use of lighting and shadow effects. The game has performance issues in some places, but overall the technical stability of the game is pretty solid. And with that, we've reached the end of this video. Have anything to say? Let us know in the comments below. Also, we upload new videos every single day on GamingBolt, so please consider subscribing as it really helps us out. Thanks for watching.